All right, that is a steep climb. They did warn me. Well, I have no idea who is where, so we're just going to take a walk, kind of browse through here. If I see any that are very readable and jump right out at me, I'll stop and read them. Got some behind this wall here. There's Major Philip Wager, USA, born 1790 and died 1835. That one says died 1812. That looks like Robert Harper right there. Died 1782. So this would be the family plot, looks like. Let's see, there's one over here. I want to see if I can read the other side. There's a few of them. Oh, those are footstones. Okay. No, they're not. Those are separate rows of graves. That's John Wager Sr. Died in 1803. Got a few here, right against the wall. This looks like it might be a family. Most of those are very hard to read here with just my eyes in the daylight. Well, there's some over there against the wall back there. Before we walk back there, I want to get these two right here. These look fairly old. Sacred to the memory of William Little, son of George and Mary Little. Died March 27th, 1817, age 7 months, just a baby. Julia Ann Little, eldest daughter of George and Mary Little, who departed this life June 4th, 1825, aged 14 years, 1 month, 11 days. 14 years old. Let's move down against this back wall here. These look fairly old. I see no writing on them. They may be facing backwards or there may just be smooth. But very old wall there, of course. I wonder if that's their original burial spot right there along the wall. Moving on. This place is fairly expansive. You can see up the hill there. I don't know how much further over the hill they go. I'm going to try to zero in on the older appearing ones. And what a beautiful day. I am happy to be out in the open. Aged 10 days, that looks like. 10 days, wow. This one, I can't read that at all. I can see that there's writing in it, but it's just so worn. Oh, here's one that jumps right out. Beneath this stone is gathered the mortal remains of Esme Gray Sutherland, who died June 19, 1819, aged 27 years. James Coates, Elizabeth, wife of James Coates. That is a fairly sizable stone right there. It's a good 3 feet across. All right, we're gonna head up the hill now. Some more. Got some here on the edge of the wall that have broken off. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this whole place on video, but we're gonna walk up the hill, maybe get some more from up top. Obviously, this place was heavily in use in the 1800s. Probably even into the 1700s before that. There's some of the Foley family. Captain John Foley. Company 2, 2nd Virginia Infantry Stonewall Brigade, CSA. Confederate States of America, CSA. One here in the dirt. Died 1850 something, aged 1 year, 4 months. Another baby. More steep steps. So there's the opening entrance gate. Oh, we have one here in its own little fence with a plaque on it. William Broadus. And that probably explains why it's in its own little fence. Revolutionary War soldier William Broadus. Born 1755, died October 1830. And that would be a protective fence. If you look out there, you can see the Potomac River. This is the point where the Potomac and, oh, I forget what the other river is, doggone it. Shenandoah River, where they come together here. This is the point where Maryland, Virginia, and West Virginia all come together, right here. Let's see if there's an established sign on the entrance gate over here. Don't see anything on the inside. Don't see anything on the outside either, just Harper Cemetery. Believe it or not, this kind of looks like the newer part of the cemetery here. But look at these homes. These were probably all here during the Civil War. I read that in the 2020 census, the population of Harpers Ferry was roughly 250. So not a lot of people that live here, but it's a very active place. Pretty much all year round. People constantly in and out. Lots of tourists like me. Oh, look at this one. This one kind of jumped out. Sacred to the memory of James Wilson, born in Liverpool, England, March 28, 1810. Departed this life July 20, 1856. Yeah, this looks more like the newer section, and down the hill there looks older. I see a sign up there, one of the historical signs. Let's go take a peek at that. I'll just show some pictures of Harpers Ferry. Let's see, I can get a good kind of a broad view of the cemetery from up here though. Let's go see who's on this big tall monolith out here in the middle. That looks like a family, possibly. Yeah, it's kind of hard to read. I can make out a few words, but certainly not all of it. Oh, this one's Sarah J., wife of C.L. Cole, 1846 to 1938, I think. Charles L. Cole, born February 1816, died April 1905. Martha, wife of H.A. Hobbs, born 1840, died 1917. Look at that view across the valley there, up the mountainside. Man, what a beautiful spot. Up so nice and high. This house here, it doesn't look like anybody lives in it. Maybe some sort of administration building, but it certainly looks like an old style manor house that was probably here Civil War days, probably being used as some sort of an office, a headquarters for war operations. I see rows of graves way down over the side of the hill here. I'm going to walk down that way. It's kind of terraced, you can see in places here. See, they've built little walls here to contain it. Several layers of them. Here's one from 2019, right there. So still very much in use, it seems. Certainly well cared for. This one right in the middle of my screen jumped out at me across the field there. Sacred to the memory of Joseph Britton, died October 1854, age 50 years, 1 month. And also his wife, Mary Britton, died January 10, 1892, aged 89 years. Our beloved parents. This one looks like pink salt. Is that actually a gravestone? I think it is. Let's look and see what it has on it. This has pretty much the whole life story right there. Addresses where Catherine Field Campbell lived, what hospital she was in when she died in 1960. Wow. But that is, if it's not made out of pink salt, it's a really good simulation of it. James McCowan Campbell. Look at that. It sure does feel like salt. I don't think I want to lick my hands though. More of the tier layers there. This stone right here is pretty massive. That right there is about probably 4.5 feet tall. At least 6 or 7 feet wide. Got some Mobleys here that only have death dates on them. Just years, matter of fact, they don't even have the month. 3 of them. Jason, George, and Della. I wonder if they were brothers and sisters. Get this black one up here. Let's see if we can read anything on it. Nope. Well, I think I can read an LR. That looks like about it. No, that side's blank. This is the back. But look at this one. Talk about brand new. Looks like William may be still with us. "2021, she was buried." I wanted to see the ones that were up here behind the Revolutionary War soldier before I moved on out. One was broken off, but at least the pieces are there. Catherine Dulte, who departed this life September 10, 1855, in the 75th year of her age. Yeah, this is definitely the older section as I look across this. Look at this. This lady was born during the Revolution, 1776. Died in 1856, just before the Civil War, age 79 years. Daniel O'Boyle. Look at that hillside. And down there in the inside the enclosed wall, that would be the Harper family. The founder of this town, Harpers Ferry. That's what I came here to see for the most part. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to take some photos and then we're going to head back down into Harpers Ferry itself, because right now we're up on the mountaintop above it. Until I see you in the next video, have a great day.